Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is said to have many different twists and turns, as well as surprises in this film that will change how we view both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi in comparison to how we viewed them before the events of Episode 9's release come December 19th of this year. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, what's really intriguing to me the most about the sequel trilogy is the mystery behind the character of Rey, exactly who she really is, and who her parents really are, and exactly what J.J. Abrams is going to do with Rey's lineage in this movie. In case you guys did not know, there were a lot of rewrites of the script during the months of November and December 2018, where a lot of changes of Rey's lineage were applied in the final script of Episode 9. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions and one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very exciting for the character of Rey and Rey's father. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the scenes that were shot during the month of December 2018 involved a young actress portraying the kid version of Rey, where the actress was around 11 years old and on set of a desert world, near a tent next to an unnamed actor in his early 30s, portraying Rey's father in a brown and black cloak. It's said to be one of the flashback sequences where the adult version of Rey reminisces the past. It's said that one of the costume designs that the actor of Rey's father wore for the scene was dubbed as Vidar Aaron Mel. It's said that the sequence filmed included Rey's father handing the young version of Rey the same staff that fans have been familiar with since The Force Awakens. One of the other scenes shot during January of this year included Rey's father in the form of a vision in the Crystal Cave and entrance to the Lost City, where the scene was described as Rey's vision of Vidar Aaron Mel. Both scenes of which are said to be very emotional and will have specific scores that will be created by John Williams to make the scenes powerful. So, I want to go over the name. Now, we've heard about the first and the last name before in the past. However, the middle name is what really gets me the most, is of course the name of Aaron. Now, it's spelled A-Y-E-R-A-N. And to me, guys, what I gotta say about this is that we do know that Rey's father is going to be quite a big part of the story. Even J.J. Abrams confirmed a couple of weeks ago over at Celebration that, you know, Rey's parents are going to be explored in Episode 9. It's going to be a big part of this movie, and that there is a lot more to tell about that side of the story than what was already told in The Last Jedi. So, from what it seems like that J.J. Abrams is trying his very best in order to really satisfy fans and to let them know exactly who Rey really is and who her parents really are. So I want to go over the specific sequence that was filmed where a young version of Rey is on a desert world, standing next to a tent, most likely, by the way, that this is the planet of Jakku, where this is the moment in which her father Vidar hands her the staff that we are all already familiar with from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, and the soon-to-be-released The Rise of Skywalker. So, this really does speak volumes to me, because we do know that J.J. Abrams is trying to really kind of just tell more elements for the character of Rey in order to understand the character more than we already know, right? In The Force Awakens, even Daisy Ridley said that she knew who her parents really were, and she never really gave that up, and The Last Jedi never really answered that down to the core. Now, yes, through Kylo Ren's words, he says that her parents are nobody, and that they have no place in this world. They were just junk traders who sold her off for drinking money, which I honestly find that very hard to believe, and even John Williams, the man himself who makes the music, found that very hard to believe and doesn't buy it. So that, to me, I think speaks a lot also. So, with that being said, the other sequence that really gets me is the Crystal Cave sequence where Rey's father is going to be in the form of a vision, Vidar Aaron Mel. So, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce the middle name. It's A-Y-E-R-O-N. This whole entire sequence where it involves the entrance to the Lost City, which is the Crystal Cave. We've gone over this before a couple of months ago, that this location is actually said to reveal many different parts of a Force-sensitive user's past, such as Rey, where she sees her father, her mother, and everything else in between. And I think that's what's really great about this, is that they're exploring these different eras of Star Wars films and the Star Wars franchise that we have never seen before on the big screen in Episode 9, in order, I think it is, to lay down the groundwork in order to do something for the future, either in, let's say, a spin-off film or a TV series or whatever have you, right? This movie is actually said to build towards something bigger, you know, past Episode 9 and past the Skywalker saga. So I'm starting to wonder as to exactly what that means. So as far as everything else goes, guys, I'm very excited to see exactly how JJ is going to handle Rey's lineage, her identity, her story, her parents, specifically her father, seems to be more of an important role than Rey's mother in this film. Although we do hear, you know, female voices reaching out to Rey in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, so it's like, who is that? You know, is that Rey's mother? Is that a Jedi, you know, from the past? Maybe it's something else entirely new. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.